Business Development Corporation, Val Rivera. Tell us about an exciting project that's taking place in central Kingston. And we have heard from some of the people themselves. We take a break, but we'll be right back.
Well, this project helped me a lot because I was a person like this, used to sit on the road every morning as I get up, just on the street side. But from this project coming, it uplifts me, know to interact with people, have a skill now.
I can see so far audit persons who are wasting their time on the sidewalk or get an education, get something to be done, who are not in the school is in the mentorship program, and that to me is really a good thing.
It has been a positive impact, knowing that I'm learning so I can give back feedback to the youth of the community. As if I always teach them what I've learned and teach them discipline, which I've learned at Girlstown, and patience and so on and so forth.
It helps within the communities. It's a program that helps to integrate, helps to lessen the crime rate.
You're more interested in like getting some kind of education towards a skill training or maybe furthering their education.
It has helped me by giving me a skill, learning a skill, housekeeping skill, whichever I pass out level 1 and I'm continuing on level 2.
Very, very good program. Because, you know, sir, with what I got there, I don't know if I could ever, if I live to be 100 or 150, I could never put up a building like that. Because during the time that I was out of it, the hurricane has destroyed, because about 4 hurricanes have passed through. And what I put up, it was so feeble that as the breeze started to blow, it take it down. So I was very much in need of it, sir. It's a great blessing that you folks has come to assist me with.
Welcome back. What is it about this project that the people are in so much rhapsody about, the Kingston Urban Renewal Project? Well, the CEO of the Jamaica Business Development Corporation, which is coordinating this project, is here with us. I mean, when you hear from the people themselves and you feel that the sincerity and the depth of appreciation, you know that this project, Valerie, has impacted the people's lives. This is not something that is a stage. No, city people have become cynical because of disappointing experiences.
They're suspicious.
So clearly, once you get that kind of endorsement,
yes.
It's
when we started, Ian, there was a suspicion.
Yes.
Another program.
Yes.
Another people who get some money and they spend most of it doing something else, and they take a photo up. We had to go through that process, but this is what we teach our clients anyway, and they recognize that we are here to work with them and for them.
Yes.
And I think that getting to basics, understanding, not making assumptions, understanding the basic rules.
And you were saying that, for example, some people never have the TRN.
They don't have TRN.
Able to
and they won't tell you why they don't have the TRN. Oh. They might give you a bravado that boy government and when in fact they don't have a birth certificate.
Oh, the lack of a birth
basic
certificate.
Thing like the birth certificate.
Is a major hindrance?
It's a major hindrance because it is the foundation for everything else.
So you help people to get...
Yes, we had opportunity fairs where we brought other agencies along with us. RGD was very accommodating. Ministry of Health, the NHF Fund, everybody came. We had about 3 of those. And you can't get passport without your birth certificate, right?
Yes.
You can't get TRN without birth certificate. So over 1,000 people.
Over 1,000 people
got birth certificate
to get birth certificate.
And I'm sure there are more. So the process has to go on. But
so no, they can't get a life.
Yes, they can start a life because you can't register to go skills training without birth certificate. It's basic, and sometimes we assume a lot of things because it come natural to us. At a certain level, your child is born, the next step is to get a birth certificate. And we presume that this is the norm. It is not the norm. And we need to demystify all of that and help people with a real foundation.
And you told people about the benefits under the NHF.
Of course.
But there are some people who didn't know
they could
access these services.
And then need medication.
People who needed medication.
And then said, "No, go on for me."
True.
Many things can be
These
going
things
on
are available.
for you if you know.
So the lack of information is one of the critical deficiencies in the inner city.
Definitely. And interpreting it for them. And I don't mean compromising and whatever, but translate and provide information. So this is sustainability. And in fact, one of the things we want to do is to help them to put in place a newsletter for the community that tells their own story. They have a lot of stories that not being told because other people don't think it's important. But it's important for them to tell their own story. And they have the capability and the skills. They just need some guidance and support. So one of the things we want to leave with them, even though we're not leaving house totally, is a newsletter. So information within the community, but also to tell a story to the rest of Jamaica.
Does the project have the facility to grant loans so people can go into their businesses?
We don't have loans under this program, but we do have a grant component.
You have a grant?
Right. And the grant is not giving out money, because we're talking about sustainability.
All right.
We are purchasing the tools and equipment that they need. So if you're going into cooking, for instance, and you need a stove, the pots, the pans,
you do that.
We purchase the equipment and we give. But we would have trained you anyway to develop your business plan and to keep renewing it. To understand who you're cooking for. And instance, for me, I say, look, there are many diabetics. You need to start reading your environment. Can you provide a good lunch, a good meal for the diabetic that's attractive? Instead of them having no choice but to buy something else that they shouldn't be eating, that's a nice little niche. So how you present it, So
you promote healthy living.
Yes.
Through the project.
Exactly.
There's a multiplier effect.
It's a whole multiplier.
And you're bringing the communities together. These are communities that were politically balkanized. Tel Aviv, Southside.
Yes. And for why?
Yeah. And you hear people now talking about communities coming together.
And I must say that Mr. Thwaites, Ronnie Thwaites, is the MP, and Rosie Hamilton
is from the Labour Party. Yes.
They work together.
Both of them
work together very well.
Work together well.
Yes, and we consult with them.
We need to see more of that.
Yeah, we consult with them. Both of them get on pretty well as far as we see.
Beautiful.
And each one, consult with the other.
Yes.
On behalf of the community.
Yes. How significant was the sanitation work? I mean,
that was unbelievable. Unbelievable. Yes. First of all,
you gave me a statistic of that
we moved about 32 truckloads of rubble and garbage out of the yards.
Out of the yards? Not outside?
No.
32
because
truckloads.
People have lived with it and they get used to it. Every morning it's there.
Natural.
You jump over it and you move on. Can you imagine when that has been removed? The lightness of the atmosphere. The way you feel good about, walking in. Probably start planting flowers. You know what I mean? We're talking about real community development. It's not implementing a project.
That's true.
It's community development.
It's not top-down.
No.
Approach.
It's straight from the bottom, right up. And also respecting people. I think that is important, that persons like us who go in to work with the communities understand that we need to put respect big on the table.
Great.
These are people. They have ideas.
Doing a great work. The Kingston Urban Renewal Project, CURP, an important project that's affecting the lives of people in central Kingston. The CEO of the Jamaica Business Development Corporation, which has been making a significant contribution to Jamaica's development, Val Rivera, has been here to tell us that story. We thank you for your company. Next week we'll be back. Until then, Ian Bourne wishing you a pleasant evening.
This has been a production of the Jamaica Information Service, the voice of Jamaica.